Hey there, YouTube. All right. Ooh, I just needed that. So I'm back to my story about the stalkers. So anyway, this dude, all right, I was dating this guy. We'll start like this. I moved into my first apartment when I was 20 years old, and me and my daughter, and she's always had her room. Like I've always had a two-bedroom. So anyway, I moved into my first apartment at 20. I met this guy who lived in the neighborhood. And, of course, he was cute. I was like, ooh. So anyway, we got to know each other for about a year. Then when the lease was up, my dumb self, okay, I think I went month to month for a little bit. But then after a while, me and him grew into a relationship and we decided to move together. He had a daughter, young daughter, and I had my daughter. But his daughter didn't live with us or live, with him, but she visited a lot. So anyway, we ended up moving into an apartment and he moved and we moved kind of far from everybody and I didn't realize that one, he was an alcoholic. Two, he was controlling. Three, he was trying to isolate me because as we were dating I was losing my friends. My very best friend was mad at me because we never hung out like that anymore. I was always with him. But I'm like, girl, you gotta understand I'm in a relationship right now. So anyway, when me and him moved together, it really got worse. I barely could talk to her. Only when he was at work or whatever, he was so jealous. And he drank 151 Bacardi every day. If he didn't have that Bacardi, it would be a fight. He would come home arguing. So we always had to make sure we had that liquor and weed. And of course, they don't start off this way. Like he was so sweet to me, but then when he moved me away and we lived together, it became terrible. Okay, so let me tell you. I don't know what he got mad at me for. I don't even remember. When my daughter went off to school and I just wanted to soak in the tub, have a little bubble bath and stuff. This motherfucker comes in there. I don't know what the hell we arguing. I don't even know to this day what it was. Basically, he tried to pull, he not tried, he pulled me out of the bathtub, okay, naked. Of course, I'm naked in the bathtub. Pulls me out the bathtub and tries to throw me out of the house naked. Like literally dragging me, trying to throw me out the house naked, out the apartment. And we were in there fighting and tussling. Then he kind of like hit me in my face and my nose started bleeding. And then he was sorry once I started bleeding. And I'm like, get the hell off me. And I said, you know what? I got to get the fuck out of here. So basically, he knew I wanted to leave. He told me if I leave, he going to kill me. He gonna take my daughter. He just did he said anything he could to get me to stay, you know, apologize and tell me I ain't never leaving him and ain't nobody gonna want me and all that manipulation shit that nobody's gonna want you and blah blah blah. You got a kid, nobody gonna want you. I have one child, mind you. Yeah, I was young. So the fuck what? So basically after that happened, I knew I had to get it. Was I working? I was working. But I knew I had to get the hell out of there. So I had to think of a plan. And before all that happened, the abuse was um before it got physical, it was the name calling, it was the grabbing, it was pulling out a gun and putting it on the table next to his drink and just saying dumb shit to me, wanting a pistol with me. I mean, I was scared of this man. I was scared. Okay, so I knew that I had to get out of this for me and my daughter's lives. I had to get out of this. He never abused me in front of her. He always waited till she went to school, or if she wasn't, yeah, she's always with me. So he always waited till she went to school. So in the meantime, between time, one day I go to work and I just come home early. Just something told me, go home. Go see what's going on at home. I wasn't feeling it at work. And I worked like right behind where I live. I think I was working at damn Kmart or something. And so I left. I came home early. This motherfucker had a chain on the door. I'm trying to get in my apartment. I'm like, what the hell? Open this door. Like, why is the chain on there? I'm banging forever. Mind you, wasn't no cell phones back then. So I had to go to the fucking payphone, call, be like, why the fuck you got the chain on the door? Oh, I was asleep. I was asleep. Man, let me tell you something. Come to find out a week later, my so-called best friend was in there sleeping with my man. You know how I found out? She wrote me a letter. I got the letter. I should have pulled that out. Wrote me this long ass letter telling me what my apartment looked like, all this shit, what they've been doing this whole time. And I'm like, no wonder I was finding like broken acrylic nails. He told me, oh, that's my brother's girlfriend came over. I was finding weave hair. I was just finding shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So anyway, he's sleeping with her. So I said, this is it. This is the last straw. I mean, I was leaving anyway, but it just put more fire in me. So how I left, because I was scared to leave, while his ass was at work, I unloaded that apartment. Everything that was mine, all that furniture, all that shit, I unloaded. Okay. He came home to none of my shit. I was gone, ghost. So of course later, I don't know, a couple of weeks, I got the letter from the bitch. Then he found me. He knew where I was at. He'd wait up he'd be around and shit, calling me, threatening me. One time he found me on 495, the fucking highway, made me pull over on the shoulder. So my dumb ass pulls over on the shoulder, like, what the fuck you want? And how long this nigga been following me? So he tries to punch me through the window. And again, he opens the door. We get to tussling on the highway on 495 shoulder. I was like, somebody please help me. I was hoping somebody would pull over and save me, but nobody did. So finally, this fool breaks the key because he tried to take the keys out of my car, but he ended up breaking the goddamn key. Key was stuck in the ignition. Okay, so I got a broken key in my ignition, but luckily I could still turn it on and drive and get the hell out of there. Somehow, I don't know how it broke up, but we finished. I mean, all that tussling or whatever. I guess he finally left me alone, and I left with a broken ass. I had a broken key in my goddamn car because back then the keys were metal, and they're metal now, but they didn't have that black thing on the top. It was just straight, whatever. So, because who was I driving? I was driving like a 87 Chevrolet something. He broke that key. Man, let me tell you. I ain't never been so scared in my life. I had to stop. I think I stopped working for a while. I don't know how I did it, but I had to make sure that I picked my daughter up from school every day because I was afraid that he was going to do something to her because he always threatened to kidnap her or something, because I left him. So, you know, I had to make sure my daughter was safe and I was there to get her every day. She was in elementary, probably in first, second grade, something like that, or kindergarten, something like that. So yeah, it's like, every time somebody get angry, they used to try to threaten to take my damn daughter. And luckily, my daughter has never been through anything tragic. Like, I kept her out of harm's way. I kept my baby safe. And that's why I said, I tell you, when some dudes start calling you a bitch and all that, get the hell away from this dude. Don't even deal with him. He don't love his mama. Don't even deal with him. All right? Don't do it. So anyway, I survived that. What else did he do to me? Yeah, pulling out them guns, keeping me hostage in the house. I couldn't have no friends. Nobody came over. He controlled my phone calls basically. Got to sit there and listen to me and make sure I'm talking to my family. And now I know why he didn't want me talking to my best friend because they was they was doing their thing. Whore. I don't care how many years it's been. You a straight whore if you find this video. And you know it. I ain't never in my life do no shit like that to no woman. This chick was my very best friend. We would dress on Twins Day. We did all that. Shit, we even got locked up together. That's another story. Following her ass, I done went to jail. Doing the shit, she taught me how to do some things and I did it and went to jail after a while. So, and my mother told me she's no good. I don't like her. And I didn't listen to my mother. My mother knew that she was a troublemaker. And I'm telling you, that was the girl that I got in trouble with all the time. I mean, but she was my road dog because when it was time, she was there for me. It was trying to fight. She was there for me. I mean, we pulled this girl. We chased her down Central Avenue because she was over my nigga house and he was cheating and she left out the back door. So we got in the car, followed her, caught her up on Central Avenue, and I forgot the cross street, and we was trying to yank her out the car. I put my car in park, and we jumped out and was trying to yank her out the car. It was crazy, crazy. I was I was crazy back then. I was wild. I didn't give a shit. I just didn't give a fuck because I was bullied when I was in seventh grade coming out of high school. So as I got older, I built this like bitch, don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm quiet. I'm quiet. I'm kind of like a Krishan. I just sit there and I just be quiet. And I'm gonna take the first. Let me not tell, but because I'm too old to fight. But what I'm saying is that watch out for the quiet ones. We may not say shit. We may let you talk all this, talk all that. One day you just gonna get punched right in your face. And luckily, there's only one person in this world, this whole world, that I still want to punch in the face. And now that I'm off my cane, oh, I really want to punch this bitch because she was trying to talk shit about me because I'm on my cane, telling me to hop off and all this other disrespectful shit. Bitch, I ain't on it now. But anyway, I'm not going through a midlife crisis. I'm just saying. People be sleeping on certain people. Don't do it. As you can see, I'm a survivor. So anyway, that dude was the most, well, he ain't the most I ever feared. I feared a lot of, because I can't lie. I mean, I was young and I love money. I loved the excitement, hang on the block, having just chilling, having fun, riding around with these dudes while they make their money. Oh my God. I'm telling you. And it's crazy because somebody that I used to ride around with, and he was a straight hustler. He ended up doing probably 20 years, but he's out now. I just discovered he was out a year or two ago. I think maybe 2 years now, but he's out. He's fucking out, and he came to visit me once, and I'm like, damn, I ain't seen you in over 20 years. Mm-mm-mm. I still got his jail letters. That's right. I need to contact him and be like, look at all the letters. I still got the jail letters. I think I'll do that. Anyway, I have done like, oh my God, one time I had to tell my parents the FBI might be coming to the house because of this and that. Yo, it's time for me to tell my story because life is getting a little shorter. And hopefully I won't well, I'll talk about that later. There's something that I may be going through, and if so, I will be documenting the journey. It's pretty serious. Pretty serious. Um, Yeah, like I said, I'm a survivor, honey. I'm a survivor. I got many more things to go through, with my back, my neck. Oh, mm, whew. Okay. So yeah, I have more things to go through, but it's okay. I'm a survivor. So anyway, that was another like crazy story with this guy. I mean, he's in jail now, and when I seen that mugshot, oh, it just scares me. He's just one of the scariest guys because he still was contacting me. Shit, 2 years ago. I mean, he just found me on Facebook. He's been contacting me throughout the years. Even when I moved out here to the Eastern Shore, he was contacting me. And that's why I'm saying, why the hell are you on this side of town? How is that possible? I mean, I know everybody's a free world, but how? Why? So God, keep that man away from me, please. Just. Then I got my other friend. He was my boyfriend for a while, and he's still in jail. He got locked up for good when he was like 22, and his crime, I had no idea. I had no idea. I don't want to tell I'll tell the crime and stuff later, but no, I guess he, I don't know, they kidnapped two teenagers, girls, and they gang raped her or something. They had held him hostage, and he's still in jail. And he still contacts me. Even when he gets a phone, he'll call me through Facebook. Um, but he's just not rehabilitated because I have so many letters from him that there's no way they would let him out the things that he was writing. So he's still there, and that's too bad because I didn't even know that side. I didn't know that side of him. He was like the sweetest boyfriend. We were so in love. His family loved me. We were good. But I don't know what people. I don't know how and why people make the decisions. Some of the things that they do that's so life changing, so life altering. Like when I was gonna shoot that girl, I changed my mind. Like I was gonna shoot her. I was there. Okay. I ain't never even used a gun before, and I'm like, give me that motherfucker. I know how to pull the trigger. But God stopped me because God knew that I was going to have 5 grandchildren and I need to be here for them. So I'm saying this to say, again, domestic violence is real. When they start cussing you out, start making a plan to get the hell out of there. Because every relationship was another one I was in. He was just mentally abusive, you know. 6 years with this bastard. Man, I moved out on his ass. I got an apartment. He ain't know. I said, look, I'm gone. I left and I had already had the apartment. I was planning in the background because fuck all that. You ain't gonna trap me up in here. I went and got an apartment. Of course, I ended up going back to him. So I had my daughter stay in the apartment, but then I broke up with him again. So I had to move back to the apartment. My daughter was pissed off. I'm like, it's in my name though. I need to come back. I'm leaving this nigga for real because he wasn't accepting some things. You know, it was a mess. It was a mess. But I always have a plan. I fuck all that. That's why I have my own house. Okay, I plan that shit. I said before I'm 50, God, please bless me with a house. My daughter's having children. I need a place for my grandkids. So guess what? God blessed me with a house on my own. Don't no man live with me. Don't no man take care of me. I'm disabled and I still made it. I'm still making it. So, being said that, don't let anybody stop you do whatever the hell you want to do. And when a man start calling you bitches and hoes and all that, fucking exit. All right, get the hell out of that shit. And if a bear hit you one time, Just one time, get the hell out of that relationship. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because there's no way that I'm going to get that angry that I'm going to want to physically hurt the person that I love. I may say things, I may get angry, if you cheat on me or something, I may want to fucking stab you, but I know I'm not because my life is worth more than that. Shit, my life is worth more than that. I'm not giving up my life for nobody except my daughter and my grandkids. That's about it. Somebody fuck with them, you touch my grandkids and inappropriately and you scar them for life, I'm gonna scar your ass for life. All right. But other than that, I'm gonna stay over here and I'm gonna enjoy my life in peace. Period. Yo, YouTube, this might be some type of therapy for me. Talking to y'all. But what my goal was is to what I was trying to do is have people come in and chat with me about the things that they've been through and just have some dialogue about these things. Once I get y'all's attention and y'all click on here with the live, we can have some discussions. I would love to talk to you guys. Okay. Um, I have a lot to share, the things that I've been through and how oh God, have overcome depression and suicidal thoughts. And, I've even attempted a few times. Yeah, I'm here to tell you, I've attempted a few times in my life. And God has always said, no, that's not the plan. It's not time. It's not your time. It's not your time. Stop doing this. So, you know, depression can be a lifelong thing. And for me, it started around seventh grade. And I think finally now, I know now that I'm finally winning this battle. I no longer think that way and I value life. I have people that love me. um, and people that I love, my family. My family is my everything. When I tell you my family is my family is my everything. Um, I don't even hang out with anybody else really but my family. Like I love my family. I love my friends too, but family is everything. Everything. So anyway, this has been a long chat. Um, I'm gonna try to get on Instagram and see if I can pull my Instagram people on over to the dark side. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna try not to put my pajamas on. 'Cause once I put my pajamas on, then I don't come back online. And I need to be on here. I need to see y'all. I need y'all to come on here and chat with me, chat with a sister. But before you leave this, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Things will get better. I'm learning. I'm still learning. I want to learn how to do reaction videos and things like that. So let me tell you, once I master that, oh, ain't no stopping me. I'm gonna be on here like every day. Okay. As soon as I learn that. I just learned about AI and how I can write my book through AI, because certain people, they're writing it. I can't, I don't have the patience. I don't have the time. If I could just talk to AI and just read all the stuff I already have or whatever, then that's what I'm going to do, honey, because I got some things in my journals and, you know, it's just, I had a pretty exciting, crazy survival surviving the 90s life, the 90s and the early 2000s. You know, I had my baby in 1988, so me and her were growing up together. So, anyway, I've kept y'all long enough. It's been 24 minutes. Hopefully, you've listened to this. And again, today, November 4th. I can do everything through Him who gives me strength. Facts. Have a good day, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. Thanks for listening.